How does our president lead? You're the leader expert. How does he lead a divided nation? I mean, when half the people hate you.
It's rough waking up in the morning.
You know, I have a few people on my staff usually that don't like me, but the whole half the country hating you?
I think the answer is more one. I think Steve has addressed it real accurately. Give it a little time. You know, the best thing to say is keep leading with what you know. Stay connected with the Lord. Do what you know you need to do. Do it right. Do it with excellence, and give it time, and there'll be a major change take place. I think it's coming. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to see those numbers flip. It's completely change. More people coming toward him because of his actions, because of what he's getting done, and how he lives. He received so many complaints about his lifestyle long before he was president. You know, most of us don't want to look that far back. We want to look specifically at what he's doing and how's he leading this country. The results speak for themselves, and I think, right, Pastor Jim, that's going to make the biggest difference. To me, the biggest difference is going to be how he treats people, how he invests in people, how he loves people, and they'll see it over time. Nothing comes quick. Nothing. Look at most presidents go backwards in their reign. You know, they start off with strong numbers and it declines until they're done.
His numbers are getting bigger, aren't they?
His numbers are getting better. Yes, sir.
I think you referred somewhere, it's like a civil war between the liberals and conservatives in America. How can we have this war at least quiet down, do you think?
Well, first of all, Donald Trump is providing leadership. You know, for a while it was just the drumbeat of political correctness. Now the other is coming, and I believe that it's right. What he's doing is right. And I think as people discover this and as people change, people are going to have to change from wanting a welfare mentality, wanting the government to do everything for them, wanting to be weak internationally and so forth. And as this happens, I think that you'll see a change in our country. But you say civil war. This is the third way. We've talked about it being a spiritual war and a culture war. But we're talking about warfare nonetheless, because that's really what's happening. But I believe that the war is winnable. And I believe if Hillary Clinton had got involved, it would have been almost like a car going over the cliff. It would have been hard to have, you know, turned things around 4 or 8 years from now. So I believe that God gave us a reprieve. And I quoted lots of leaders like James Robison and others who said, we have a reprieve. Now, what do we do with it? Not just politically, but how does the church stand up? Because as we know, a lot of the problems we have in our country is because the church has been so apathetic and so quiet.
Do you think he can drain the swamp?
I believe that he can. I mean, who would have thought that he could beat all of those contenders in the primary? How he could beat the Clinton machine. This isn't just the Democrats. This is the Clinton machine that is more corrupt than anything else. But he's done it. He's winning people over. And the swamp needs to be drained.
Yes.
And
they found some creatures down under there so far.
That's right. Well, we live down where there's swamps. We know how nasty they are. But I believe that he will. It's not going to be easy. He needs the Congress behind him. He needs to win another term. You know, whoever is the leader after him, hopefully it's Mike Pence, is going to have to continue it. You know, we didn't get into this mess overnight.
No.
And it's going to take more than 10 months to turn it around.
That's right.
But I believe that will happen. In the same way I believe that he'd win, I believe that he'll drain the swamp.